In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what the jumpers of the Brisbane Bears and the Fitzroy Lions might have looked like if those teams had never merged and still been around as two separate teams in 2020. Starting off with the Brisbane Bears, and I've come up with two separate Guernsey design sets for this team, and I'll get you guys to go down to the comments and let me know which of these you prefer. So the first set of jumpers for the Bears is based on the jumper they wore in their last few seasons in the AFL in the 90s. So you've got a maroon jumper with maroon shorts, a gold V with a white outline around it. This is definitely, I think, one of the cooler Guernsey designs that has been lost to history, and it's a shame that the Bears aren't around today to be able to still wear this jumper. For the away version of this Guernsey, I've gone with a simple inverse. We've got white shorts with a gold jumper, a maroon V, and we've kept the white outline around it. And I'm not sure they need it, but for a clash jumper for this team, I've gone with an all white jumper with white shorts, a gold V, and a maroon outline around the V. So that is Guernsey set A for the Brisbane Bears. Like I said, an iconic Guernsey design that I still wish was around in the league today. And we've just kind of created those away and clash versions of that same jumper. Now Guernsey set B for the Brisbane Bears is very much the same kind of design, but I've just kind of changed the way the colours are put on the jumper. So for the home Guernsey, we've gone for a mostly maroon Guernsey again with maroon shorts. We've gone for that V design, which is all white, and then the top half above the V is gold. For the away version, we've gone for a gold jumper, the white V still there, and then a maroon top half with a maroon outline underneath the bottom of the V to create a bit more of a distinction between the gold and the white. And then the clash version is once again an all white jumper with a gold V this time and that maroon top part of the jumper. I think this second set of Guernseys for the Brisbane Bears is a cool look, and again, go down to the comments and let me know which of these two you prefer. I think I'm probably leaning towards Guernsey set A because, you know, that is the kind of classic Brisbane Bears look, and when you think of the Bears, you think of that jumper. So onto the jumpers for the Fitzroy Lions now, and for that home jumper, we've gone for just the classic and iconic Fitzroy Guernsey. The red jumper with a blue top half, blue shorts, and that gold FFC monogram in the center of the jumper. This is an absolute classic look for the Fitzroy Lions, a really good jumper design, and I don't think they would have changed this much at all over the years. I've made a slight adjustment to the back of the jumper just to kind of make that blue top part of the jumper kind of curve off, but other than that, it's just a straight replication of their classic jumper. For the away version of this, I've been inspired by one of the older Fitzroy jumper designs. We've replaced the red with more of a, I don't know what you'd call this, a darker red, maybe a little bit of a maroon color. The blue is still there in the top half of the jumper. And since those two are fairly dark jumpers, we've gone with a clash jumper again. This one is white. Definitely coming up with a clash jumper for these Fitzroy Guernseys was a bit of a challenge because, you know, obviously they've got a lot of dark colors with blues and reds and then this maroon sort of colour, so it's difficult to come up with something that both didn't clash but also looked good. So using AFL Evolution 2's Guernsey creator, I've recreated, or tried to recreate as best as I can, these Guernsey designs, put them into the game, and here's a few screenshots of what they might look like if these jumpers were in use today. And if you want to have these Guernsey designs in your version of AFL Evolution 2, head to the Fan Hub and you should be able to download them. And if I've done everything right, you should be able to find these jumper designs, which you can download and use in your game. So those are our Guernsey designs for the Brisbane Bears and the Fitzroy Lions in 2020. Remember to head down to the comments down below to give me your thoughts on these jumpers. In particular, which ones did you prefer, the Brisbane Bears Guernsey set A or Guernsey set B? And as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But until next time guys, we'll see you later.